Go. Right, morning everyone. Saturday, 10 to 10. We're just pulling into MES in D-side. There's the big T's going in for its 12,000 mile service. She's up to 12,500 just over. So, time for a service. So we're taking out that lovely red, white and black World Raid there. That's a new demo bike. So I'm going to run it in for our Rob. There he is, handing over a bike. Don't work Saturdays, he says. I'm not doing Saturdays anymore. And there he is. Fucking idiot, isn't he? Well, it might be that one there. Oh no, that's a customer's one. Oh, look at all that with crash bars on them. Yeah, that looks nice, isn't it? Look at that one there, Vic, with crash bars on it and that. We'll be having that one there. Yeah, he might well have done, yeah. Knowing how I robbed the cheeky bastard. Nice little quacker. Somebody's late for work, I reckon. Right, we'll see you when we get out on the beast. And this, let's go and have a look at it while we're here. So they're all the demo bikes. So you got an NMAX. I don't know why the camera just went off. So you got an NMAX, an MT-07, an MT-09, MT-09 SP, that's a demo, an R7, an R9, an XSR9, that's nice. What's that? Tracer 7, Tracer 9, new 26 Tenere World Raid with all the fancy bits and pieces on. Cruise, modes, all sorts of shite. I have to learn how to use that. Always got a different damper as well. Different steering damper. Yeah. Slightly different shaped tanks. That's different. The rest of it's the same, I think. So, see how it goes. Right, we'll see when we're on it. Right, so this is the new T7 World Raid. It's got a big fancy dash on it. So we're going to head off for some breakfast now at the old stores. And I'll give you a run through of the dash. James has just showed me what does what, but then he wouldn't let me video it because he's a bit of a Jesse. So this has got traction control, slide control, yeah, multi mode cruise. It's got all sorts. That's fucking miles, I don't know. Right, love. Yeah, it is too far down the gear change. Yeah, way too far down. That needs to be changed. Yeah, I'll do it when we get to old stores. I feel like it's sat higher up on this as well. Right. So this one hasn't got a quick shifter, but you can fit a quick shifter. Yeah, the bars feel slightly lower. The tanks are slightly lower, I think. We're going all the way around to the right, look. There's me talking away and Vic's no idea where she's going, poor girl. Yeah. So it feels more like you sat on it rather than you sat in it on mine. So the same spongy rear brake because the fucking brake pedals are shit. So I'd have to have a Camel ADV pedal on. Move over a little, going down that wheel carriageway. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a play. And see how we get on when we get the old stores. Right, so we're here at the old stores, just had a bit of brekkie. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a rundown on this dash. So you've got cruise, speed limiter, obviously up and down on your cruise control, set the speed down, exit out of the mode. Indicators are different on this one, so that's the indicator on, and then press it again, indicator off, which is quite, thought it might take a bit of getting used to, but it's quite easy to be fair. And then on this side you've got a mode switch. Mode switch changes, so it gets you into the dash, and then the little toggle doobry moves you along. So you've got slide control, off-road, street. I don't know what BC is, I can't remember. BC, ABS on. Well, you've got, how did he get that off now? There you are. So when you want it off, you have to press it down to confirm it. And then you get all the warning lights on to tell you it's off. Power, so you've got power modes. Oh. Explore and Sport, so obviously Explore is more power. Just makes the throttle response a bit sharper. Traction control, off-road, street. Then if you hold it down again like that, it goes to off, comes up there, off. Yeah. That's how you, I don't know how you get it back on again. Yeah, that's everything off then, because everything's switched off. Traction control off, slide control off. BC, I can't remember what BC is, I'll find out. ABS off, and then power, Explore. Pretty cool, isn't it? And it's still got the, oh hang on, come out of there. So it's still got all the maintenance stuff, and you can have a quick shifter, but there's no quick shifter on this. Come out, no, come out. Oh, how do we get back from that now? Oh, back, there we go, back. So it's still got the themes. So Explorer theme, there's the slidey up and down rev counter. Got the street, which is within, and you've got the raid screen, which has the trip meters on, and all the rest of it. That's pretty cool, I like that. And that'd be ideal for rallying, which is what we're having it for. That's what we'd be having. So I like the old school street with the rev counter that goes round. So yeah, that's all the gubbins on there, and then you switch through. I can't remember how you switch through all the bottom bit, but yeah, it just gets to get a bit of playing with, and trips, and reset the trips, don't want to reset the trip. So it's done a massive 12 miles. So yeah, so we're going to go out and have a bit of a run now and see how we get on with it. Right, see you later. So here we are in the lovely Llangollen, North Wales. Absolutely rammed with people because it's a lovely day, so there's people absolutely everywhere. Don't block that junction up, love, just in case. And she has done. I done that. What if somebody wanted to turn in it? Right. Anyway, yeah, mega impressed with this new Tenere already. Obviously it's very much the same as mine, but the slide control and traction control and all the rest of it is trick as, and the cruise control is proper smooth. Well, when you click it off on some bikes it goes off with a clunk, but this just goes boom, just dead smooth, dead easy to use. So you've got limiter as well, so you've got cruise control, limiter, speed limiter, and you can set the speed when you're moving. So yeah, it's mint. The seats flatter, definitely flatter, and the tanks are narrower where you need go. It doesn't feel as much in your way in between your legs, if you get what I mean. But yeah, it's proper trick. The only worry would be, where'd you put your road book switch with all this? Where'd you put your road book controller? Yeah, we'd have to know what we do about that. That's that same pickup again, same van again with them canoes on. Yeah. Yeah, he was blocking the road up just down there. Like the old dodderers across. Come on, you fucker, get across. Come on. I'll run you over. So yeah, proper impressed with it. The fly-by-wire, then it is fly-by-wire throttle on this. Not like it was, like I said, on the Vosges 800 Rally, which is a cable. Well, this is definitely fly-by-wire. Does seem a little bit, not clunky, but a little bit switchy from off to on and on to off. Yeah, like when these 20 mph limits in these little villages in Wales, it's kind of clunk 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 a little bit. That's as you get used to it. Might even be able to map it out, but yeah, impressed so far. Really impressed. So this is the road into Bala, the A494. I think it's 494. And back in the early 2000s, 2001 I think, maybe 2001, I had a ZXR 750 H1. It was absolutely immaculate. Was absolutely immaculate. Come down here for a spin one Sunday night with a couple of lads, and just round one of these corners here, somewhere here, not this one, I think it's the one after this corner. Is it the one after this one? Yeah, no, not this one. Here, this one. I come fucking steaming round here, saw those chevrons and decided that that was a much better option, and ended up through that fence into the field. End over ended the bike, so bike went over the fence and I went through it. Yeah, did 3 ligaments in my left ankle and burst in the left calf muscle. And there's a picture on Facebook of the three of us sat there, me with the boot off, on the phone, explaining to Vic what I'd done. Waiting for our Paul to come and get us with the pickup and the trailer. Awesome, but yeah, good old days. But yeah, when you first pass your test and you get a 750, don't ride like a complete knob, like I did. Anyway, we're nearly into Bala and then we're going to head up the Troll Spinning Road. We'll catch you in a bit. So this is what happens when you come out with Vic into Wales and she spots a sheep in a bog that's up to its neck in shite.
You've got a very nice ass, do you?
I've got a fucking wet ass. Look at it, fucking shite. I can piss myself. Right, Vic, tell the fucking camera what we've just been doing.
Well, I might have heard a sheep bleating.
Over there, in that bog with all the green, slimy, horrible, shitty fucking water, there was a fucking sheep stuck in there. So somebody volunteered me fucking services.
Well, I did say to you, how do you fancy getting your feet wet first?
Feet? They'd been alright if it was just feet. Anyway, there you go. You can take the boy off the farm, but you can't take the farmer off the boy. So we've now got rescued sheep. I don't know where the fuck it's gone. It was on that hill there. Oh, it's there, that one there, the dirty one. That fucking dirty little bastard there. No, it's just casually going on eating his fucking dinner. A bastard. Fuck's sake. Anyway, there you go. So we've fucking been sheep rescuing. Yeah. think of the 26 Tenere? Very impressed. Few subtle little differences to the last one. So this side casing is different because the clutch arm is more angled. If you look on Vic's engine, it's the same as mine. The clutch arm is just on vertical, whereas it's leaning forward a bit on this one. The casing on the other side is different. Same shape, just made out of a different material. The linkages on the rear shock are like banana shaped links now. They're not the straight dog bones. So I don't think my lowering links will fit, but there you go. What else did I spot that was a little bit different? Oh, the front brake lines are braided. All smart hoses, all braided. Headlights a bit of a different shape. So that'll probably mean that the fucking thingy won't fit. The headlight protector probably won't fit. The seat's one piece, which is better. Still unclips through the key lock there, but the whole seat, you flip it up at the back and then slide it forward, the whole seat comes off in one hit. But this is meant this for your modes. So you got your, like I said before, your cruise and limiter reset and that, and this chooses your modes on your dash for off-road and all the rest of it. That chooses your themes, so you can go mode through your menu. Yeah, mint. Feels a bit different to ride. You kind of sat up a bit. So looking at it, it looks like the same sort of angle, but it certainly feels a lot shallower. The seat's harder as well. The seat is like a standard seat, which is a bit of a shitter because after an hour and a half you've got arse ache. But it is what it is. It's certainly not as comfortable as the old one, I don't think. Yeah, so we'll have to see what sort of deal our Roberto at MES can do. But yeah, mint bike, done 183 miles on it today, so it's kind of run in a bit. Just nice and steady with it, don't need to thrash it. Yeah, mint bike, really impressed. Yeah, loving the new dash, loving all the modes and the rider aids and all that. Pretty cool. So yeah, so we might end up with this bike, I might think. We'll see what sort of deal can be done, but anyway, that's up to Rob. Right, I'll see you all later. Thanks Rob from MES and James. My bike wasn't just finished in time because the lad that was on the spanners has been doing all the bits and pieces, so I'll come home on it. Yeah, happy days. So that is my sort of review-ish on the new World Raid. Have a good one. See you later.